BC Lions QB Jonathon Jennings photo Jeong CFL.ca CFL.ca staff share Vancouver. A dominant second quarter helped the BC Lions to a confident 4,118 win over the visiting Montreal Alouettes on Friday Night Football at BC Place. Jonathon Jennings, Jeremiah Johnson and co. dominated on offense. Anthony Gator stole the spotlight with a special teams touchdown, and the Lions defense limited Darian Durant and the Montreal offense to just 68 first-half yards. The night began with a gasp of horror for the Lions, as starting quarterback Travis Lulay was forced to leave the game with what was reported by TSN as a serious knee injury. Jonathon Jennings, fresh off losing the keys to the offense in Ottawa, then came in and settled the hosts' nerves with a 28-yard touchdown pass to Manny Arceneaux. Jennings then found Brian Burnham for an athletic two-point convert, and would go on to showcase a strong arm en route to a 295-yard touchdown performance. His veteran counterpart, Montreal's Darian Durant, threw for 258 yards and a touchdown in the losing effort. BC Lions RB Jeremiah Johnson celebrating a TD photo Jeong CFL.ca Montreal kicker Boris Bede then clanked a 50-yard field goal attempt off the upright for a dead ball. Lions kicker Tai Long responded with a miss of his own on the ensuing possession from 44 yards out. Bede made good on his next attempt, a 48-yarder, early in the second quarter to cut Montreal's deficit to 83. A pair of safeties, one earned by BC's David Menard, one conceded by the AL's, pushed the Lions' lead to 123. With the Montreal offense stalling and the defense tiring, the hosts extended their lead when Jennings found Chris Rainey for an 8-yard touchdown. Long's convert then made it 193. After a beautiful Stephen Logan return set the Alouettes up for a half-ending feel-good field goal, Bede's kick was blocked and returned by BC's Anthony Gator for a touchdown. Long's convert then gave the Lions a 263 halftime lead and polished off a 14-point BC swing in the final 34 seconds of the half. The visitors managed just 68 yards of offense in the first half. Durant and co. came out firing in the second half after a long completion to Teacon Underwood moved the Alouettes deep into Lions territory. Durant found Ernest Jackson on a 6-yard touchdown pass. The two then combined for a successful 2-point convert to cut the BC lead to 2,612. The Lions responded quickly as, after a ridiculous 48-yard Jennings-Burnham connection, Jeremiah Johnson plunged into the end zone from the 1-yard line. Long's convert made it 3,312. Rookie Ken Boatwright, making his first start of the season on Friday night, then announced his presence by recovering a Tyrell Sutton fumble forced by teammate Max Ford. BC Lions SB Manny Arceneaux hauling in a pass photo Jeong CFL.ca Long added a punt single on a bizarre goal line standoff between Logan and BC's cover team, making it 3,412. A slicing Jeremiah Johnson touchdown run from 4 yards out, his 11th all-purpose major of the season, added insult to Montreal's collective injury midway through the fourth quarter. Long's convert drifted wide left, and BC's lead stood at 4,012. Darian Durant waltzed into the end zone inside the final 4 minutes for a consolation touchdown. Montreal's offensive line collapsed on the ensuing 2-point convert and the veteran pivot was forced to throw the ball away. Long added another punt single late in the day to round out Friday's scoring. Backup quarterback Drew Willie took the final few snaps of the afternoon for Montreal. What would have been a late touchdown for the Alouettes and Teacon Underwood was taken off the board on an illegal contact penalty. Defensive standouts for the Lions in the win included Solomon Alimamian, who added 7 tackles to his league-leading total, and Tusic man David Menard. The win snapped a 3-game skid for the Lions 65, who will refocus for a trip to Calgary's McMahon Stadium in Week 13, while the Alouettes' 38 losing streak stands at 4 with the red-hot Ottawa Redblacks looming next Sunday.